let's go to the decision of the first level trial court. So in their decision, the first level court ordered the petitioner, Jessica, among others, to vacate and turn over peaceful possession of the disputed portion of the property. In its ruling, the first level court examined the petitioner's title, the transfer certificate of title, as well as those of her predecessors, katong iyang gipalitan o katong mga nauna niya ba, and concluded that when the Medalla spouses subdivided the lot into 9 smaller lots, they erroneously included a portion of Socorro Lim's property. So na-appeal pag subdivide, na-appeal nga portion sa silingan nga yuta, no? According to the Municipal Circuit Trial Court. Specifically, the first level court noticed that in Jose's title, the title of Jose, and the resultant titles, tawag ko na ng mag-subdivide ka mo ni mother lot, no? Tibuok. Kanang subdivided lot, ang technical term kita na is resultant lot, no? So, the resultant titles issued to the transferees, their property was bounded on the east by Socorro Lim's property. However, in the titles for lots 2A and 2I inclusive, the properties became bounded on the east by a road which was supposedly the eastern boundary of Socorro's property. As such, despite petitioner's titles over the property, the Municipal Circuit Trial Court awarded possession de facto to respondents and consequently ordered petitioner to immediately vacate and turn over peaceful possession of the disputed portion to the respondents. Okay, so muna decision sa first level court. So, gikan sa first level court, di apilar. No, gisaka ang kaso, sila kauyon, wa mo building mo kauyon. Mapilding na, basta barato ra ang apilar mo, appeal yuta, no? On appeal by petitioner, the regional trial court affirmed fully the disposition of the Municipal Circuit Trial Court. So the second level court, ang RTC, affirmed the decision fully of the first level court, the MCTC. No? Then, the petitioner, wag yapon makontento, filed a motion for reconsideration, but to no avail. Meaning, wag yapon, wala gi-consider iya motion for reconsideration. Thus, the petitioner timely filed an appeal. Gikan sa MCTC, RTC, Court of Appeals. Okay? So, first level court, MTC or MCTC. Second level court, Regional Trial Court. Then Court of Appeals. Sunod na ni Supreme Court na. Okay? So, the decision of the Court of Appeals. In the now assailed decision, the Court of Appeals opined that in ejectment cases, the better right of possession was primarily associated with the party who could prove prior physical possession of the property in dispute. The respondents, according to the Court of Appeals, had the better right of possession over the disputed portion on account of priority in time, considering the following documents submitted as evidence by the respondents: tax declarations in the name of Berto, from whom the respondents had inherited the portion in dispute, a 3 plantation record form, and a memorandum dated years ago. Di na tapilo ng mga tuig ay. Okay? 3 plantation record form, memorandum issued by the CENRO or City Environment and Natural Resources Office of that locality where the property is located, certifying that the acacia trees and mahogany trees were planted by the late Berto's son, si Alan, on the land covered by tax declaration number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, issued in the name of the late Berto. Okay. It was evident that neither Jose, the brother of Berto, nor the Medallas, Dorothy and Alexander, from whom the petitioner had derived her title, kay si Jose gibaligya niya kang Dorothy and Alexander, the Medallas spouses. Unya si lang Dorothy and Alexander gibaligya pa jud kang Jessica. Okay? So 1, 2. Ikaduha gibaligya. Okay? So, diha gikan ang ownership ni petitioner, from whom petitioner had derived her title, had dominion over the disputed portion. So, kato daw ang iyang mga predecessors in interest, ang mga nauna niya, ang source sa iyang ownership ni Jessica, evident daw nga na sila'y dominion over the disputed portion, thus warranting the logical conclusion that said portion had been erroneously included in the titles issued to Medallas. Now, sa kaning nga kaso, guys, importante kayo ang role sa kaning ilahang expert witness ani, wa man diri butang sa ilang geodetic engineer unless na stipulation. Why? To know whether a portion was eaten up by the adjacent property, let's just say lot A, lot B, tapad, to determine whether nakaon sa titulo ni lot B ang portion sa lot A. That is the determination of that, the resolution of that issue would rely much on the relocation survey conducted by the geodetic engineer engaged for that case, because that would involve traversing adjacent lots. Ang subject lot nimo, let's say si lot B, yan ay tapad si lot A, gasapaw daw sila, no? Gasapaw, kuno. Kung saan mo pagkabaw kung gasapaw, mo traverse yung kana sa timbok nga na usahay o usa ka sityo imong kuhaan og reference just to be sure if gasapaw ba jud or wala. And aside sa cadastral map nimo na nga basis kung asa mag originate imong technical description, you have to also go beyond the numbers, go beyond the sketch, go beyond the use of instruments, survey instruments, and investigate, perceive, listen to the voices of the people in the area, listen to the signs, no? The boundaries installed, kaya ba mga palanas, mga bato, or mga vegetation, mga poste, mga punuan sa kahoy, trees that were used back then to mark the boundaries of the property. So, this is this type of issue, apart from being a legal issue, relies heavily on the result of a relocation survey, no? Di ko kakabawa ni kung imo ra ni tanawon ng titulo, you would not know. Di ko kakabawa na. The value of the decision, mo ni gitawag nga dispositive portion. The value of the decision of the Court of Appeals reads that the foregoing considered, the petition for review is denied, the decision of the regional trial court is sustained. No? So pasabot, ni agree gyapon sa regional trial court. Thus, the petitioner, PILD, moved for reconsideration, but her motion to that effect was still denied. PILD gyapon, pagkapaitag yan. Hence, this appeal. So na mga issues gi-raise on appeal. Now, we will talk about the issues raised before on appeal, raised before the Honorable Supreme Court. The identification of the issues, whether factual or legal, this is critical because the parties will focus their argument on the issues fixed, no, to be resolved by the Honorable Court, because anything, any evidence that you will introduce, if it will not prove or disprove an issue, it will not prove or disprove your position with respect to a certain issue, it would be considered immaterial or irrelevant. So you have to be, your evidence, your arguments, it must be responsive to the issue presented before the Honorable Court, which the Honorable Court is given the duty to resolve, no? So your arguments must be responsive to the issues presented before the court, no, handling the case. Now, what are the issues in this case? So the issues, the petitioner poses the following issues, namely, the court erred in upholding the trial court's particular finding that the respondents supposedly have a better or superior right of possession over the contested properties, notwithstanding that the petitioner's claim of ownership over the subject properties is supported by a torrent's title to her name. Particular finding that the right of possession over the contested properties. Kani medyo lisod ni siya nga issue guys kay kung mao ni imong issue boundary dispute medyo lisod-lisod. Why? Ang issue jud untaan ni kung boundary dispute asa ang sakto nga boundary sa yuta. You have to know that in order to know if naabay nakawat nga yuta. So kani ato lang basahon no. Amo ni issues nga gi-raise sa petitioner. But sige lang ato lang basahon no. Dili man nato ni di man kitay huwis. So we will read the issues raised by the petitioner. So according to the second issue, the court committed an error in upholding the trial court's finding that the petitioner's certificates of title encroach on the respondent's putative property. Okay. Lain nga issue, the court committed an error in upholding the trial court's finding that the respondents are the heirs of the deceased Berto and that the property being claimed by them belongs to the estate of the said deceased. No? So the court, laing issue, committed an error in upholding the validity of the complaint, notwithstanding the failure of all the respondents as plaintiffs in the forcible entry case to sign the requisite certificate of non-forum shopping attached to the complaint. Kaya siya medyo procedural na ni non-forum shopping. Kaya dapat mangutaan ni sila tanan makapirma. Kaya malay mo, daghan sila nga parties, usa ni pirma, basig ang uban di file na to ang kaso sa lain nga korte, walang takabalo, no? But dili na siya mao'y heart sa aning kaso. Finally, ang last ni issue, the court committed an error in not finding the respondents guilty of forum shopping and in failing to order the dismissal of the complaint on this additional ground. Okay pod, no? Kung wala makapirma tanan sa non-forum shopping, but let's see kung sa isulti sa Honorable Supreme Court. Okay. Magsugod na ta og basa o istorya o chismis na tagsugod bahin sa decision sa Honorable Supreme Court ani nga kaso. Ako na siyang ibalhin sa lain nga episode kay medyo taas na. Okay? So I will see you in the next episode.